I learned this concept about differentiating between what somebody says they want versus what they need. And by the way, it's not always different. Sometimes people say, I want something, it's really what they need. I'm just saying, if somebody says they want something, we have to make sure it is truly what they need. We are the experts, not them. I learned this concept from a real estate agent back in 1976. This guy was ahead of his time. He was so good. He really did a great, deep, unusual needs analysis for a real estate agent. He didn't ask the common questions, how many bedrooms, how many baths, how many car garage, what area do you want to live in? And I'll tell you why. Because the more of those feature-oriented, fact-finding questions he asked, watch this. Here's my solution base. How many bedrooms do you want? How many baths? How many car garage? Do you want a fireplace? Do you want a swimming pool? What area do you want? What does it do to the available inventory of solutions? It limits it. And in many cases, when somebody says, this is what I want, it doesn't exist. You've got to look for the next best thing. So anyway, this real estate agent, his name was Paul. He was asking us all these questions about what we were looking for, about our lifestyle. And in the middle of all this was in San Diego, in the middle of all this, my wife said to him, Paul, we absolutely must have a one-story home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a trick question. If you were a real estate agent and somebody said to you, I must have a one-story home, what would you take them to go see? What would you take them? One-story homes. Am I right? Now, is that a need or a want? This is a trick question, by the way. We don't know yet. We don't know. It may be a need. Maybe somebody's in a wheelchair. I don't know. So here's what Paul said to her. He said, no problem. We can find you a one-story home. But do you mind if I ask, why is it so important to you to have a one-story home? Good question. Looking behind the curtain, so to speak. Here's what she said. Still remember it. She said, it's because my mother lives with us, and she has a bad hip. Now me, you know, I'm a New York Italian, couldn't help it, I'm going like this. It's genetic. He caught it, by the way. She didn't. But she said, my mother lives with us. She has a bad hip. Where we lived, we had a two-story home, all the bedrooms upstairs. And my mother, several times a day, wanted to go up to her bedroom and rest, and it was physically painful for her to walk up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't want to go through that anymore. I don't want to put her through it. I want a one-story home. All right, now, would a one-story home solve the problem, yes or no? Yes. But now that you know what it is she's trying to accomplish, not only would a one-story home solve the problem, but what else? A two-story home with what? It could be an elevator, could be a bedroom on the first floor. There's a lot of creative things we can do. So Paul said, now that I know what it is you're trying to accomplish, not only can we look for one-story homes, but we could look for certain two-story homes. And she said, what? And he said, yes, two-story homes that have the master bedroom upstairs and your mother's bedroom on the main living area. And he said, that way your mother never, ever has to walk up and down the stairs again. And with that, she smiled. But then he looked at me and said, better yet, she can't. So we bought a three-story home.